Well, it is that time of the morning during that meditative jog again. So, my meditative walk time, shall I say. The village or your Tunji, the Cabo or your Tunji kingdom. I'm on that walk again. I've actually just been showing different versions of the village, walking around it, walking in nature. A lot of things actually came to my mind today. So all the things that's actually going on. There's something going on this weekend. Yeah, I'm showing it right here. One of my brother from Africa, he was actually shocked when I showed him some of the things that's been celebrated here. He was actually surprised. That really? I said, yes, really. I always talk about take a yoga class a lot, have a meditation practice or have a yoga practice. And to me, yoga came at a very crucial moment in my life. It was actually out of desperation of wanting to heal my body. Yes, I was really desperate. Sometimes you go through life, you actually think your finances is your worries. And that is because we don't take time to actually think. But this time, my situation was different. I experienced this thing called divorce. Then I experienced immigration issues. Oh, that was a mother biscuit. Losing a job. And I thought I was all mad that I just want to get another job. Until one day, I find myself on top of a car. And for the first time in my life, I truly, truly understand what wealth is. Because now, getting a job isn't my issue. It was actually my physical body. I went from running marathons in 2 hours and something change, running 100 miles, dribbling the soccer ball like there's no tomorrow, raising up my key, trying to be a Bruce Lee to I can barely walk. And to make matters beautiful, shall I say, I was here still waiting on my credentials, that thing called the paperwork. Like I always say when I get here, I've been doing this side for a minute now, so it's not 25 cents, $25. It's $10, but not 10 cents. So yes, like I was saying. So this is the one of the many roads that goes into the village. I sort of like it. Just looking into nature, or the waters. So like I was saying before, due to the fact that I was waiting on my so-called paperwork, and I didn't have no health insurance. Yeah, I was treated just to make sure I didn't die, but I was put out of the hospital in pain. And I said to myself, if you ever let me walk again, I will run another 100 miles. I was just so determined. I really had to give up another biscuit that I used to worry about. I truly had to do that. Give up that monkeyness, or this cowboyness, chasing the dollars. I really had to give it up because I was in so much pain. I can barely walk. And that's when my yoga turned around and just changed. And I had read the Yoga Sutra, and it talked about yogis that can heal the body and all the immaculate things that the yogi does when he opens up his or our chakras. So that's how I just continue to get up every morning in the middle of the night. I'll do like 600 to 1,000 push-ups and just stretch the body every single day. The first 3 years, it was like my body wasn't going nowhere. And what happened is, when you find yourself on top of a car, is you are misaligned and your brain is actually connected to your lower back. And when those things are in trouble, you go through a lot of almost depression. But I just refused. So I'll get up, practice yoga. For like 3 years, I had no flexibility in my hand. But I'll still get up every day. So 1 year back in 2021, I had this boy that told me to run 200 marathons. So I just said yes. That year I run 200 marathons. I get up. And I wasn't, man, I can't even do nothing. But I would still get up and push the body. Those times when I was doing those 26 miles, it would take me like 7.5 hours every day. I was just so determined. I'd get up in the morning, do a lot of yoga. And while I was doing those 200 marathons, by the time I get to marathon 162, I felt my hand open up. I went from not being able to open a bottle of water. This is the front of the village. Yes. I'm just towing. So I'll probably do a tour from outside, from the inside tomorrow. Yes, so I went from not being able to open a bottle of water to being able to open a bottle of water this time. It was as if, yes, Oyotunji. It was as if I had just won the lottery. This is the behind of the village. And it really just amazed me. And I began to practice more reading. I wrote a lot to my body. The backslash that goes into when you grow up with a bunch of friends and you reach a certain age and they have had kids, wife, married, nice job, and careers take off. The way a friend treats you is absolutely very interesting. I took it for what it is because I was actually raised that same way too, that when someone goes through a hard time, you just, you don't know how to show them love. But what I did, I kept at it. And especially this age thing, oh my goodness. It's like if you don't do a certain things at a certain age, it's like people lose respect for you. And the more I practice yoga and meditate and get out for a run, the more I become disinterested in that. I realize that most people that talk about spirituality or God don't even have a clue what the thing is, because God is number 2. Their material wealth is number 1. And I always say this to people that when you could lose all your material possession and still be insane, that's when you find enlightenment. Because right from that moment, nothing bothers you anymore. You've elevated. Your brain cannot be swayed anymore. Going to cut this short a little, but yes, your brain cannot be entangled anymore, because now you have reached that stage of spiritual maturity. You realize that all the wealth that you're actually looking for lays inside of you. Yes, all the wealth that you're looking for lays inside of you. Don't get me wrong, the material things are there, but there's a special wealth that also lays inside of you.